Okay, so welcome to my boss fight guide for Returnal's very first boss. Phrike, I think his name is. Something like that. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's not a terribly difficult boss once you learn his moves. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what he does and how to sort of counter it. So it's not too bad. So I do have the Spaceman. That gives me an extra life, and I do have some extra health as well. I didn't use the Spaceman, I didn't need to use it, but I did use the extra health. Okay, it's a pretty cool looking boss. Now the thing with this fight is just keep moving left and right. So just move left and right and keep your distance from the boss. So you really want to have a weapon that's good at range, that's reasonably accurate. But as long as you're moving left and right, you can pretty much dodge all of his attacks in the first phase. He's got 3 phases. Now he does fire some red fireballs at you. Here they come, and they kind of track your movement. So you definitely want to move left and right, and just be mindful of the fact that they do track you, those red fireballs. Now keeping your distance gives you a bit more breathing space, and allows those, see these purple balls, they spread out more the further you are away, so it just gives you a bit more space to manoeuvre. Now when he moves on the floor, when he actually relocates, see that glow on the floor there, so you can actually follow where he's moving to and just move away from him. Okay, so that's the first phase done. Second phase is pretty similar to the first, but he does have a new move he throws in where he actually tries to melee you. And here you go. So basically you dodge that melee, so when he lunges forward just dodge and then you jump over the ring of red ring, whatever it is. Now these red balls are what you want to concentrate on, even if there's purple balls. Okay, that was new as well. That beam, you've got to jump over it. So just be mindful of that the beam now is a bit more tricky. You can't just move left and right, you do have to jump over it. I got hit there, I think. That's pretty much the second phase. That's all you've got to worry about. Not too bad. Just timing that dodge there to avoid his melee. Now you can get a melee attack in on him. Yeah, so if you dodge and then melee him, if you're feeling daring, but I thought no. I've got a Spaceman and I've got extra health. I'm just going to play it really safe. So I just dodged his attacks. Okay, so now on to the third phase. And yeah, things get a bit more tricky now. He's really going for it. So see, you saw his glowing bit move there. You can actually do 2 melees. So yeah, watch out for that. In the third phase, there's a lot more purple balls. But don't worry too much about the purple balls. Just look out for the red ones. Here he comes. I'm just going to do that attack. Yeah. So there's 2 rings there. Okay, the balls come in. So left and right, they do track you. Don't forget that they will track you. So you need to alternate left and right. Here he comes. So it doesn't always do the rings. So and this is why you want to keep your distance, so you can. And it's going to come back the beam. That's right. In the third phase, the beam actually goes both ways, so you've got to be ready for it to come back. Keep your distance and keep you cool. I did have the Spaceman, but I didn't actually need it. So just concentrate, don't lose your concentration, even when you're like getting in low. Just maintain your focus, and it's not too bad. But it's not an easy game. It's definitely not a pushover. But when you finally get him, you do get that yes, finally. So yeah, I don't know what you're thinking about the game so far, but I'm not really into roguelikes normally, but I'm really getting into the Returnal. I'm really enjoying it. It's a beautiful game. So yeah, once you get that item there, then you can go to different biomes now. So I have played with my mates some co-op, and I helped him, and we went into different biomes, and they all look cool. But yeah, this is just me getting past the first boss. I hope you are enjoying the game as much as I am. I actually have 2 of these cubes because I found one behind a sort of a hidden wall. Or you can actually, there's walls that are kind of like a bit broken up and they're black and red, and if you find one you can smash through them and get an extra cube. So yeah, so I've got 2 of these permanent unlockables. But yes, it's a really lovely game. It kind of reminds me of like Dark Souls difficulty. It's not easy, but I love an action game. This has got out and out action. I mean, House Marquee have done a fantastic job with this. It really is a lovely, well-designed game. Yeah, this is the first sort of roguelike game that I've actually got into in a big way. I'm really enjoying it. Shooting just feels fantastic in this. It's so nice. But I did map my dodge to L1. A lot of people were recommending that, and I definitely recommend mapping your dodge to L1. So when you're firing and shooting, it's just easier to dodge while still maintaining your focus and your fire. And I just use consumables onto the circle that I'm playing on PS5. But yeah, I really hope you don't give up. Stick with it. You got to be determined with this game. Because it's not easy. But yeah, look, it does reward you though. It will reward you, this game, and it's well worth persevering with it. And if you just do what I did there, I'm sure you'll be able to get through it, no problem. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. I hope this helps you out, and I hope you stick with it. And yeah, it's an amazing game. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye for now.